Hey, Curt, Robbins, we really appreciate you sending over that Big Ideas 2025 article.
Yeah.
The one by Singh
Right.
about how AI is evolving in legal services.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fascinating topic, and it got us thinking about how this all applies to our listeners out there.
Sure.
Technical writers, documentation experts, anyone in IT, especially since it was just published, what was it, like last week, December 31st?
Yep, December 31st, 2024.
I think one of the most striking things that Singh points out
Oh, yeah.
is that AI is completely transforming legal services.
It really is. And it's not just about, automating tasks. It's really like a fundamental shift
Yeah.
in how legal services are actually being
Right.
delivered and how people are accessing them.
Right. And he really hits on the point that there are all these different factors driving this change.
Absolutely.
Like we're seeing increasingly complex regulations and legal processes.
Mm.
There's constant pressure to deliver services more efficiently.
Yeah.
And of course, clients want cost-effective solutions.
For sure, it's like this perfect storm,
Sorry.
and AI is kind of like emerging as the answer.
Right.
It's really interesting because it also kind of mirrors what we see happening in other industries too,
Oh, yeah.
including like technical communication.
For sure.
The amount of information that we all have to process and analyze and then communicate,
Yeah.
it's just exploded.
I think it's overwhelming.
Right. And AI has this potential to handle these tasks with just incredible speed and accuracy.
The article does a nice job of laying out how AI has evolved in legal services, starting back in the early 2000s.
Yes.
Remember those basic case management software programs
Of course.
like Clio and Amicus Attorney?
Yeah.
Great for scheduling and billing and things like that. But in terms of AI, pretty bare bones.
Yeah, and e-discovery back then was largely a manual process, like sifting through mountains of digital documents.
Mm.
It wasn't really until the 2010s that AI started to make a real impact there. That's when things like predictive coding started coming out,
Okay.
which allowed AI to analyze data,
Mm-hmm.
identify patterns, pinpoint the relevant documents
Nice.
much faster and more accurately than humans ever could.
And then there's natural language processing.
Oh, yeah, NLP.
Or NLP.
Huge.
Instead of just, basic keyword searches.
Yeah.
AI-powered platforms could really understand legal documents, analyze them for context and meaning, pull out relevant information in a way that traditional search just couldn't.
Right. It was a game changer. And that's when we really started to see the rise of legal tech startups like RSS Intelligence and Cura Systems.
Okay.
They were developing AI tools for tasks like contract analysis and risk assessment.
And imagine this wasn't all smooth sailing at first.
Oh, definitely not. I mean, there were a lot of concerns about data security,
Yeah.
accuracy, the impact on the legal profession as a whole.
Right.
But as the technology got better and people saw the benefits, that skepticism began to fade.
So fast forward to today.
Yeah.
And AI is a core part of the legal world.
It really is. It's an essential tool for
Yeah.
legal professionals. And
I mean, over 65% of legal professionals think AI is making them more efficient, helping them make better decisions.
yeah, that's what the article says.
It's incredible.
And, it's not just individual lawyers using it either.
Right.
78% of large law firms are investing in AI
Right.
for things like contract review, risk assessment, even litigation strategy. Clients are starting to demand it.
That's wild. So it's really interesting that Gartner found
Oh, yeah.
that 90% of corporate clients,
Mm-hmm.
they actually prefer working with law firms that use AI.
It makes sense. They see the value, the speed, and efficiency
Yeah, and
savings.
And this isn't just a U.S. thing either.
Right. It's global.
The EU has their AI Act,
Yeah.
which is aimed at making sure AI is used ethically and transparently in legal services.
Mhm.
And even here in the U.S., some courts are experimenting with AI
Interesting.
for things like case management and predicting outcomes.
Wow.
So it seems like there's a growing awareness that AI can really impact things like fairness and access to justice.
That's right. AI has the potential to level the playing field,
Yeah.
make legal expertise more accessible to everyone.
It's a really exciting vision of the future of law,
Absolutely.
especially all the things Singh lays out in the article.
Oh, yeah, he really gets into it.
Like personalized legal services,
Mm-hmm.
tailored to each client's needs.
Yeah.
Imagine real-time compliance with all of those constantly changing regulations.
Amazing.
Globalization of legal practices,
Mm-hmm.
with AI helping to overcome language barriers and navigate international law.
That's huge.
Even AI-powered tools that could help those who might not have access to affordable legal representation.
It really is powerful.
It's a vision of how AI can truly democratize the legal system.
Absolutely.
And I think it's important to acknowledge that this kind of technological revolution doesn't come without its challenges.
For sure. Data privacy is a big one.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially when dealing with sensitive legal information.
Right.
And it really highlights how we need to be proactive, right, in understanding and shaping how AI is used in our own fields. We can't just sit back and watch it happen.
Yeah, totally. It's not about being passive observers.
Exactly.
One thing that really stood out to me in the article was how much Singh emphasizes the human element.
Yeah, that's key.
You know, even with AI becoming more and more sophisticated, human judgment and creativity and ethical decision-making, those things are still essential.
Absolutely.
Especially in a field like law.
Especially in law. It's not about replacing lawyers, with algorithms. It's about empowering legal professionals, giving them the tools to be more efficient, make more informed decisions, and ultimately to provide better service to their clients.
He even gets into the specifics of how AI is already being used in legal practice.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Like in contract review. AI-powered tools can analyze contracts for potential risks and inconsistencies. Flag issues that even the most experienced lawyer might miss.
And that kind of AI-powered due diligence, it can save so much time and money, reduce errors, and lead to better outcomes for everyone involved. It's really about using AI to enhance what humans can do, not replace them.
And it's not all about efficiency either.
No, not at all.
AI can also help make legal services more accessible to more people.
Yeah, like using AI-powered chatbots. Or platforms that give basic legal guidance and support to people who can't afford a traditional lawyer.
I mean, that's a big deal in areas like family law,
Absolutely.
landlord-tenant disputes, consumer protection. Those situations where access to affordable legal advice can make a real difference in people's lives.
It's about using technology to bridge that justice gap and making sure everyone has that equal access to legal representation, no matter how much money they make.
It's a great example of how AI can be a force for positive change.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
Using tech to promote social good and make more just and equitable society.
The article also talks about how AI can be used to help companies keep up with all the complex regulations out there.
Oh, yeah, that's a huge one.
It can be really tough for businesses to stay on top of the latest legal requirements in such a fast-paced environment.
Absolutely.
But AI tools can track those regulatory changes in real time, flag any potential compliance issues, and even give guidance on how to stay in compliance.
It's a game changer, especially for smaller companies who may not have the budget for a full-time compliance team.
So again, it goes back to that idea of leveling the playing field.
Exactly, making sure everyone has the tools they need to navigate the complexities of the legal system.
The article also gets into the global side of things.
Oh, yeah, that's fascinating.
How AI is affecting legal services around the world. You know, as the world becomes more interconnected, there's a growing demand for legal expertise that can work across borders.
Makes sense.
And AI can help with that.
How so?
AI-powered tools can break down language barriers.
Okay.
Analyze international law, facilitate cross-border transactions.
It's huge.
It's opening up a whole new world of opportunities for lawyers and law firms to expand their reach and serve clients all over the globe.
Yeah, it's something technical writers need to be thinking about too.
Absolutely, especially as more companies are operating globally. The need for technical documentation that can be easily translated and adapted for different cultures and languages, that need is more critical than ever.
AI-powered translation tools are already pretty advanced.
They are.
But there's still work to do to make sure those translated technical documents are accurate,
for sure,
culturally appropriate, and that they really meet the needs of users in different parts of the world.
Of course, we can't talk about AI without acknowledging the potential downsides.
There are always two sides to the coin.
Singh brings up some valid concerns about data privacy, the potential for bias in those AI algorithms, and the need for clear ethical guidelines in how these systems are developed and used.
Yeah, it's really important that we don't just hand over control to machines and hope for the best.
We have to be involved
Absolutely.
in shaping how AI is used, making sure it benefits us.
Exactly.
Not the other way around.
We have to remember that AI systems, can make mistakes.
Oh, yeah, just like us.
Right. People tend to think AI is perfect, but that's just not true.
It's crucial to understand its limitations.
Absolutely.
Be aware of the potential for bias and use these tools with a healthy dose of skepticism and critical thinking.
That's where technical writers play a crucial role.
Oh, how so?
Well, we're trained to communicate complex information clearly and accurately,
Right.
to find those potential ambiguities and inconsistencies, and to make sure the information we provide is easy for our target audience to understand.
So in a world where AI is generating more and more content, the role of human editors and fact-checkers becomes even more important.
Absolutely. We have to be the guardians of accuracy, clarity, and ethical communication. At the end of the article, Singh leaves us with a really thought-provoking idea, he says. The future of law, like many professions, will be about collaboration, humans and AI working together, each playing to their strengths.
And that's a future I'm definitely excited to be a part of.
It's a future where we can use AI to get those tedious tasks done, analyze tons of data, gain insights that we could never get on our own. But it's also a future where human judgment and creativity and empathy, those are still essential. They guide how we develop and use AI. Make sure it's really serving humanity.
And that brings us back to you, Curt. As a senior technical writer, you're right there on the front lines of all this.
Yeah. Well, one thing that pops into my head is how AI could automate some of those repetitive tasks that technical writers deal with all the time. Like creating basic documentation from structured data or translating content into different languages.
Sure.
That would free up so much time.
Oh, yeah.
For writers to focus on the stuff that requires more creativity, more critical thinking.
Right. Like what?
Developing user-centered content strategies, crafting narratives, making sure that technical information is engaging and easy to understand.
Right. So it's not about AI replacing technical writers.
Exactly.
It's about AI helping them be even better at what they do.
It's about enhancing their abilities, letting them focus on those uniquely human aspects of their work.
I like that. And Curt, thanks again for suggesting this article.
Yeah, thanks, Curt.
This deep dive into AI's potential has been fascinating, not just for the legal field, but for the world of technical writing as well. And to all our listeners out there, we want to hear from you. How do you think AI is going to impact your work, your industry, even your life?
Share your thoughts with us on social media.
And until next time, keep exploring, keep diving deep.